Okay. Sorry, I swapped my controller, so no more low battery.
Looks like you were right, Noah. There's a whole bunch of containers here.
A welcome gift for easy sneakings.
Let's go over this again. First, we get to those containers without being spotted. With me so far?
Anyone spots us, we're like ninjas. We take them out quickly and silently.
Once we're inside, we pick the right opportunity to proceed through the hangar. Our goal is here.
The maintenance hatch that leads outside.
From there, we head to outer deck.
Right. Enemy presence should be lower around there. Then we move to the main housing.
Assuming we get there, how do we trash it?
I can brief you on the next steps. After analyzing the data we got from Boliaris, I discovered a flaw in the Annihilator's construction. A weak point? Indeed. Here. The weapon is designed to temporarily render the black fog inactive, condense and collect it, then release it in one blast. Our best bet is to destroy the neutralizer assembly from which it draws its power. But it's located in the castle interior. Getting there will be no joke. Once there, we'll need to damage the autobalancer in the barrel's housing. Most likely, it was built in a hurry. The movable barrel is affixed to this outer ring that you see here. But the ring isn't strong enough to take the barrel's weight or absorb the recoil. That's why the autobalancer was added after construction, as an afterthought.
So what? We've just got to smash that thing to pieces.
Smash it, and the entire ring begins to fall apart, and the barrel collapses under its own weight.
How strong is the autobalancer? Not too sturdy.
Nothing Ouroboros can't handle.
So, what's this thing?
That is a refrigeration unit. The barrel needs vast amounts of energy. It would have to be kept cool at all times to keep the energy in check.
I'm surprised it's so huge.
Seems that was built quickly too. It's got both bulk and heft to it. They probably couldn't have made it any smaller.
A rush job, huh?
Okay then. We all good to go?
Yeah. No more taking it easy. Let's make this happen.
Yeah, sorry the audio got crackly there. When I went to grab my Joy-Cons, I
Around here.
Or we could just punch clean
took the
through
switch
with
out,
that.
and I guess
This
the
way.
capture got a little messed up there. Sorry about that.
Continues on.
I mean, Elgato's honestly been pretty good. I know the audio crackling is an issue kind of across the board with it. And I know the first time I used
Strike us or anything, right?
Elgato, I did install the Elgato audio driver, and that kind of didn't work great. So now I just use it through capture desktop audio. And it does give me a little less control, but I kind of have ways around it a little bit. But it works fine. I think it works fine for me. I don't really see a reason why I'd need
Such
to
is the overseer's duty.
separate it. because I can pretty much separate everything else, so it's not like it has to be that way. There's probably some workarounds I could do if I ever found an issue with it. And yeah, I don't really see like why I would change product all of a sudden. Because I do play directly on the capture. And Elgato's pretty much, I don't think they're the only ones, but I think like compared to other alternative capture cards, it's, you know, they're the most one-to-one if you're playing on direct capture. But I would probably stay away from the audio driver.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
I mean, if I was probably better with like computer audio and driver settings and all that, it'd probably be a no issue.
Say, over there. If we slid along that,
But I'm
this is our first time.
pretty base level.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Oh, okay, we'll fight.
Over here. Thanks. Really felt it.
Actually, I think well, this kind of has nothing to do with Elgato. It kind of has more to do with OBS. I think the new update, the one that came out, and kind of causing a handful of issues with some people. I think it's mostly plugin related. I don't think it's like functional related, and I don't really use any plugins. But I'd probably be okay to update it. I just haven't. But apparently there's this new format that the OBS can stream at. But like, it can stream it, but like, you being able to use it, I think isn't so widely available. And it just, I think it's called like A1 or something like that. Like right now, it's like an encoding like format. And it lets you, it apparently just like it streams higher quality at lower bit rate. But it does cause a little more delay, I think, to the platform. But I know bitrate is kind of the annoying thing, because you need a lot of it, or at least not a lot, but you need pretty decent internet to have things look okay, which thankfully I do have, despite the issues I had in the past, which have not been cropping up. But it would really help, you know, I guess other people who would want to stream and maybe can't afford or just don't have access to it. So I'd keep my eye on it. I would assume, like, if it's like better, just straight up better, I would think NVIDIA would be looking to put it on their hardware. Probably, I think they announced the 4000 series. Oh, we're back to reading. Hurry up and load the stuff going to Colony 5 near the transport. And that stuff is going to the castle. Hear that? They're going to the castle. Let's hide in the container. Okay, start loading.
So, where's the maintenance hatch?
It's in the reserve area on the upper level. First, we'll need to take the elevator that can get us up to that floor.
I don't see any guards.
Too foggy for taste of banana.
If we're gonna move, now's the time.
That said, we are indoors. Move fast, but keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, of course.
Let's make our mark. Looks like colony relations have changed.
But yeah, I think that is something either that they're going to implement into the next series of graphics card, or it should at least be considered.
Lance, shh, keep it down.
I found all this out when I was having like internet issues. This is how I know. I was I was looking up like how to fix bitrate, how to fix stream quality. Because I honestly didn't think I could fix it. Which technically I didn't, but thankfully there was an actual problem. You know, sometimes it's nice to be like, oh, there was something wrong. Thank goodness. You know, it can get sorted. Okay, I aggroed way too much stuff. I had to go for the overheat there. Okay, he's got a big dangerous AoE. Okay. Oh, another guy. I'm legging it. Okay. Oops, that was... What is the button? Okay. It's been a while. I knew there was one to To change camera angle. Took me a second.
Place is this?
Wonder what's inside.
Ah, they roam.
Wonder what's inside. I'll lure them in.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Violent strike!
Divine protection.
Falcon! Swoop! Cheers for that!
Go. Energy grenade.
I got something for you!
We can do this.
Oh, that does more damage on front attack? I didn't even read that until just now. Would it be crazy if my Joy-Con like started to drift like live? I'd be pretty annoyed. I would actually start opening up my controllers at that point.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Two elites. All right.
Over here.
Oh, that guy.
You're a lifesaver.
This guy's healer. Seems manageable. And it auto-equipped that item that gives you a chance to get your arcs back. Kind of goes off. Usually I'm not keen on you know, it being like chance based, like, you know, maybe you'll get this. That's one. We're gonna chain attack this guy. Oh my gosh, we almost lost them. Oh, shackle block. Okay, so I guess that just doesn't allow him to block? Pretty busted.
Not to worry. Just stick to the plan.
I accidentally hit auto run and I actually thought my Joy-Cons were drifting. I had a little mini jump scare.
Knew you had it in you, Mimi. Eyes over here. Cheers, you're the best. Nothing short of brilliant, team. I'm the girl with the gall.
You gonna ignore me? Thank you.
What's this now? Yeah, let's definitely grab it.
Okay, almost there. Well, at least to the next point.
Oh, a container.
Yeah, container that can't reach.
We got time to kick back a little.
A container.
I think I'm getting a little bit of interference. I am kind of beyond optimum distance from my Switch.
Oh, a container.
Hey, this one means business.
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver.
Couldn't keep them in check. Come here! I got something for you. Cheers, just then. Divine protection! Come on, cheer up, guys!
Give them what they
Don't
deserve.
look at me.
Go!
Oh, that was supposed to be a side attack. I mean, it should be okay.
Is that?
Fight with focus.
Stay on your toes.
Oh, they didn't all aggro? Oh, no, they did. That guy's just out of range.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Oh, I did actually find just the voice clip of Lance saying that. I just haven't added it to my samples. I know I don't use samples too much. I kind of want to be better with that, but I kind of made the mistake of being like, oh, I'm going to pick the funny ones I always hear. And then, like, I don't even want to hear them anymore. So I'm going to probably give it a clean sweep.
With you around, Senna.
Maybe have more fun with it.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Eyes over here. Uppercut. Left.
Divine protection.
Couldn't keep them in check.
Right, feels like they're making us run through the whole castle. So this definitely has to be end of the chapter. Can't put a big castle and not make it the end.
Fight with focus. Enemies broken away from me. Right.
Don't push me off, please. I said please. It still kind of thinks we're up there. Can't really move.
I see you.
To punch your lights out!
All right, so let's just get back up there. You're not gonna make me fight these guys, are you?
Now we can follow.
Oh,
the
you're
route
so
above.
nice.
That
I
should take us
definitely
over to
couldn't
the
take those
elevator.
guys. I think I'm dumb because that is gated off. How do I? Oh, that changed that. Okay, okay, okay. I see, I see, I see. The old
Let's
up
use
and
these.
around. Actually, while I'm using Joy-Con, I saw someone talking about Splatoon 3, and they were just kind of showing how they played. And it was like the weirdest thing I ever saw. It was in like it was Joy-Con, but it was in the Joy-Con grip, like it's a controller. But it had the left Joy-Con side like sawed off, so like they could just hold it. And assumedly just kind of use it like a Wiimote to aim. And it seemed pretty smart, but like I don't know, the Joy-Con. Honestly, with Splatoon, the Joy-Con is probably not too bad. You'd only really use the analog stick to move. And you would move camera left and right.
Here we go, guys.
But I've never seen anyone sort of like mod their controller like that. I guess technically not a controller, but like the grip. And I don't know how expensive the grips are. I know a new dock is about $100. But you're kind of forced to go with Nintendo. I remember when the Switch first came out, and it was like, oh, you know, buy a new dock for $100, and like, so you can put a dock on like a bunch of TVs, so you could, you know, bring the Switch around and just kind of have it pre-set up, which is pretty smart. I actually like that a lot. People were not going to be paying $100 for that, so there were a bunch of third-party ones, and my friend had one, and it was dumb because like it was on his like own TV, where he could have just had the normal one set up, but he didn't. But the one specifically he had was like notorious for like blowing a fuse in the Switch and like causing it to not work. And I told him like, hey, you know, these things are like a little sus. And he thought, yeah, whatever, it's fine. And like a couple days later, it did happen. I'm always wary if I'm getting like third-party stuff. And I know they're not around anymore. I'm pretty sure Mad Catz is way out of business. And like they're like the butt of every third-party controller joke. But like what, like late 2000s, like they got like the deal to make the arcade sticks for Street Fighter 4. And people love those. I have it, and like you wouldn't think like Mad Catz would make something like super authentic and like quality. I mean, they're not in the game anymore, so it must have, like, that was really like their last hurrah. I think maybe they were still around by Street Fighter 5. Maybe. But I don't think Mad Catz makes controllers anymore or anything.
Here we go, guys.
I'll follow your lead.
But the nice thing is, you know, arcade sticks are pretty niche, so they all use essentially the same components. Like even the one I have, the Mad Catz one, I've opened it up and modded it. The one time, I know I just said, oh, I'm not opening up my controller, I don't trust myself. With the arcade stick, it was a little more straightforward, and it was built with, you know, doing a bit of customization in mind. And all I changed was the not the analog stick, but like just like, I guess just the arcade stick. I just changed the gate because there is a difference. Since it was like made with like the arcade components that they use in Japan, it has a square gate, which is fine, but it always felt a little weird for me, and I never really got used to it. And I later found out it's kind of like, I don't know how this happened, but it's kind of just like the way that we use the controls on our systems is different. Because like this is a broad generalization that I heard. Like US arcade players tend to like go right to the edge of the gate, And I think they did have like six point gate. That's what I changed it to. That's what I'm getting at. Like where it has up, down, left, right, and the diagonals kind of like slotted. So you like have a reference when you're, you know, moving your stick around. But apparently, like in Japan, they don't touch the side. Like they kind of operate within the square. And I just never got used to it, and like I didn't feel like I could be precise doing it that way. So I opened it up, put in the 6 point gate, and it felt great. So I was very proud of my one controller modification that wasn't even like sketchy. It was literally the exact same part, just with a different piece of plastic on it.
Never seen this place before. Just stick to the.
And that's what I use. And that's what I will be using when Street Fighter 6 comes out. That's what I played Strive with. Even though Strive, honestly, you could play that game fairly competently with just a controller. It's very controller friendly. And I know I said I was thinking about going back to Strive, but I'm probably not gonna play Strive. I'm not really like in the fighting game grind right now. I'm honestly like, if I'm grinding anything, it's gonna be Splatoon.
I hope we can make use of this.
I don't really want to go that way. Like, I'm not even like above level 40. I'm 42. It's maybe doable, but maybe not.
Fight with focus.
Stay on your toes. Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver. Thanks. Divine protection. Divine protection. Energy grenade. Brain splitter.
Too much to hold, they'd let us survive.
Keep on pelting them.
Just as planned.
Amazing.
Are they gonna... Oh,
Let's do breakfast, yeah?
okay, I can
Gotta
still
keep
go
our
around.
strength up.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah. Hey, you've barely messed anything up today.
Sorry, I'm being a little quiet. There's something going on right outside, so I'm trying to keep it muted.
It's locked tight. Gotta be able to unlock it somewhere. They're on us. Orders?
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver.
Check!
Energy grenade.
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver.
Well played.
Let me just.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to
fix
call it
this.
early. The stuff that's going on kind of needs my attention. So we're gonna have to jump really fast. I might be back later.